Who's
And
closer
then
to a championship right now, Luka Doncic or the Dallas Mavericks?
I
The
don't.
very fact that you have to think about that should
No,
tell you exactly how bad this trade is.
Well, see, that's the
Hold
thing.
on,
I think it's a win. I don't think it's a. I don't think it's a. I think it's a win-win for everybody. I think the Lakers get their franchise player moving forward, 100%. I think the Dallas Mavericks, they get what they're looking for in this short term window when they're trying to win. I think that all of these guys, Anthony Davis, because I think Mars told me, I think he turns 32, Mars, in the next month or so. Yeah, I think he turns 32. He's been relatively healthy for the past couple of seasons, and he's been great. I think I get 3 years out of him. We change the landscape of this team, and we go after a championship. You in Los Angeles, you get the guy that you're looking for. We got a 36-month window between Luka and James. By the time James moves on, you have your franchise player whom you're going to do everything that you can to keep him in shape, to keep him motivated, and you put the pieces around him that you have something now in the future, as opposed to you just gave him away for a bucket of extra crispy and a six-pack and you starting over. That's dumb.
Yo,
Looks to me like Dallas has a plan. I'm sorry.
Chill. I would like for you to please answer the question. And then Mars, Ox, and Penn, I need you guys to answer too. Chill. The question was, who's closer to a championship? I think most of us believe it's a win-win, but as of
Who's
right
closer
now,
to a champ? So to answer your
if you had to put money on one team, who's going to win a
Win.
championship
Do you
first?
see my face and Mars's face? It's not a win-win.
That's not the question.
Well, you did say most.
The
and
question
unfortunately,
is,
3 out of 5 is most.
all right, that's cool. But the question is, who is closer to a championship right now? The Dallas Mavericks or the Los Angeles Lakers? Chill.
The Lakers with James and Luka. Yeah, with James and Luka.
Mars?
So.
The Mavs.
Penn?
The Lakers.
Big Ox? And why?
Ron, I'd rather not speak on this subject any longer. I'd rather just leave this subject alone. The people don't like when I talk about this, so I'm gonna leave it alone. We know who's closer to winning the championship today.
Who is closer to winning the championship, Ox? Who?
It's obviously the Mavericks. So obviously the Mavericks today, as currently constructed, it's clearly the Mavericks. I do believe that by tomorrow evening, the Lakers will make another move, but I also think the Mavericks are in the process of making another move as well. The Mavericks are the better team today.
Yeah,
I agree.
They still lost the trade. I'm just pointing out they still lost. But.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, you said even if the Mavericks win 2 championships and the Lakers don't win any, that the Lakers still win the trade. So
yes, the Lakers won the trade. Yeah.
I'm still trying to find the logic in that, but
yeah,
I think I feel you coming from.
They would have won
those.
Dallas would have won those championships with Luka. They lost the trade.
Yeah.
Would they have though?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Are we sure that they would have they would have won it with Luka? I mean, in fact, that's why they moved on from him, because I think the general manager looked at him going, "We can't win it with him."
Yeah, he can think what he wants. He's an idiot. Yeah, they lost the trade.
But
hopefully they do win a championship this year. That will be interesting. But they would have won with Luka.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at PrizePicks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With PrizePicks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections and every single stat line imaginable to make your PrizePicks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with PrizePicks. So what are you waiting for? Download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. PrizePicks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy. Chill and Pin. So you guys' logic behind saying that the Lakers will win before the Mavericks do is simply because of their star power? because they're two
No,
top guys.
I
LeBron
mean,
and Luka.
I don't. I'm not speaking for Chill, but I speak for myself when I say, chemistry means a lot when it comes to championships. How together your group is. If you see the Mavericks right now, they look like a team that lost their leader, lost their best player, and feels a little bit betrayed by it. Now, when you see an organization start to look at their ownership and their general manager with a little bit of suspicion, it really does kill whatever vibe you have towards chasing your goal. You need stability throughout your organization from top to bottom. You can't have scandals. You can't have betrayals. You can't have, your star player wanting out. These things are distractions. Luka being traded mid-season for Anthony Davis because Nico Harrison believes that he wants to recoup all his Nike guys and put them together. First of all, it's happening a little too late. I would have loved to see, an Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving pairing in their late 20s, but that's not where we're at right now. Where we're at is you've given yourself a 2-year window to win with a team that is not very connected right now. That's going to have to learn how to play without the guy who was making everything go. And even if you could realistically sell yourself on this is the type of thing you do last off season and then pray that you get a really positive training camp and get some good vibes. I'm not seeing anyone to hold that locker room together right now. I'm not sure how Klay Thompson fits in with all of this. So yeah, on paper, you can look at their team and you're like, all right, they got two really, really good players. All right, I could see it. I could see it. But it takes more to win a championship than that, man. It takes a lot more. So yeah, I mean, yes, you upgraded your defense. Congratulations. You upgraded your defense. You massively downgraded your offense. You massively shrunk your window. You also became like not a team that anyone in your city really wants to support right now. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a segment of fans that boo Nico Harrison and Anthony Davis every single time they step on the court. Like,
why would a fan boo Anthony Davis?
Well, there's really no reason to boo Anthony Davis.
He's guilty by association, Ox. He's guilty.
Chill. That's if you're the type of fan that's gonna boo Anthony Davis,
he's not your guy. He's not.
No, you're just a terrible fan.
For sure, I agree.
I don't
think anyone should be booing Anthony Davis. What I'm trying to tell you is that Luka transcends regular fandom. He has super fans. He has fans that travel from around the world to come see him play. He has fans that travel from Japan, from China, from Slovenia, from all over the world to watch him play. And those people didn't travel, pay $2,000-$3,000 to watch Anthony Davis play. Those people probably already bought their seats. They're pissed. Okay. Yes. There's a lot of people that are pissed right now. Okay. If I have had a chance to talk to a few Dallas Mavericks fans in my life, I don't know why I'm solo here, but I'm going to say this right now. The Dallas Mavericks have let down the city of Dallas. This franchise, this ownership, they should not get away with this. I believe, honestly, that the league should step in and really stop organizations from doing things like this. I understand that organizations have to look after themselves. I get that. They should be, entitled to make deals in their best interest. But honestly, when a deal like this happens, it isn't just meaningful for the Mavericks. This is the type of deal that has every single star player looking around their shoulder saying, if they could do this to him, anybody can do anything.
So what?
To anyone.
And
do
so
what? Trade him.
And so, not only that, Penn, number one, they've been around Luka for a long time. It's not like this just happened yesterday or a week ago. They've been around Luka for quite some time now. And with them being around Luka, they know his tendencies. They know his work ethic. They know his eating habits. They know who he likes to hang out with. They know where he likes to hang out at. They've done their due diligence on Luka. This is why a $354 million deal is on the table, because you don't put that kind of money on the table and you don't do your homework on somebody. They know who Luka is. They know what he's about. I can appreciate how you feel about him as a player, because I think the same thing in terms of him, his ability to score. I think he's the best scorer in the game. 25 years old. The upside looks incredible. The question that needs to be answered is years from now, are we still going to get this? Why are we questioning if we're still going to get this? Why? Because we know him. We know what he's about. And the Lakers look at him and go, we can fix this. We can fix this narrative on Luka. We can fix this. The laziness, him not playing defense, him being out of shit. We could fix that. We could change that narrative. In Dallas, they don't think that. That's why that $354 million, nah, we good. I think this is a win-win for both of these teams. I don't think that anybody lost here.
I mean, I think it's worth noting that the Lakers probably would have pursued Luka after he signed that Supermax. They get him 2 years early, first of all. So they immediately win on that front. They get the better player.
Yep.
They get the younger player. And by the way, now that he's not going to be eligible for that Supermax, they get the cheaper player. How the hell did the Lakers not win this deal? The Lakers won this deal to the point where I really don't even think, I mean, I've thought a lot about saying this. I don't even think I've seen a trade this lopsided in my life. And I sat through the Vince Carter trade. This is the most lopsided trade in NBA history. This might be This might be one of the most lopsided trades in sports history.
Yo, Ox, you try to get on me saying I like designer stuff. You try to get on me saying I like fancy cars. I like all the material things. This is what this trade is. If you believe that the Lakers just completely fleeced the Dallas Mavericks,
that shit sounds
then you just the type of person that likes Louis and Lamborghinis and BBLs. That's who you are.
Well, it's nothing wrong with liking Louis, Ron. What I'm saying is, you can't die of hypothermia because you can't die of hypothermia because you refuse to put a regular coat on and you only want designer. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with like a designer. Right. You know, shout out to all the BBL mommies out there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I'm putting this coat. If this coat don't say North Face, that don't mean I ain't putting it on. It's freezing out.
I find it funny that Ox and my
I'm putting the coat on.
Ox and my most viral disagreement is about Chris Bosh and Anthony Davis, and where I was supporting Anthony Davis, saying how great he was. I still think Anthony Davis is that great. I'm just talking about the value.
No, it wasn't Chris Bosh. It wasn't Anthony Davis. It was Chris Bosh. Don't do that.
Okay,
it was Chris Bosh.
Nick Claxton. Whatever. Well, I'm not relitigating that shit. But the point of that was, I was really talking about just how great Anthony Davis was in that situation. That was my big point. And here I'm still saying he's great. He's been healthier. All those points are valid. You don't trade a 25, like the gap of 6 years. I mean, we're talking about a guy on one side of his prime versus the guy on the other end of his prime.
Yeah, but there's no need to disrespect Anthony Davis.
Well, not only that, Penn, you also got to remember what the plan is. If this is a short-term plan, which is what Dallas is trying to do, and they're trying to win it in the short term, yes.
All right, let's stop being rude. Let's stop being rude, Joe.
We got a guest.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. The player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.